Them or hate them, you cannot deny that they've had some great success over the years, with chart-topping singles, 5 amazing studio albums. I mean, heck, they even helped kick off this era. So I figured, what better way to celebrate Arrow 2 than to talk about their latest studio album, The Maybe Man. In case you've seen my other album reviews, you probably know how this is going to go down. But in case you don't, let's say an album has 6 tracks. And if we times it by the exact number, we can get a total of, like, for example, 9 out of 36. Alright, you got that? Good. Let's go ahead and get into it with Maybe Man. This was one of the first songs teased from the whole album, and it still holds up today as one of my favorites. Especially with the 1-2 pandemonium beat drop. Just, that gets me every time. 13 out of 13. Touchy Feely Fool. This is also one of my favorite songs from the whole album because of just the instrumentals reminding me so much of Bummerland from their previous studio album. I don't know why they remind me so much of Bummerland, but I mean, I don't care. I'm not complaining. I like Bummerland, so 10 out of 13. Yes, I'm a Mess. Yes, I'm a Mess is one of my favorite music videos they've ever made as a band in general. It has Jack Met, their singer, dressing up as an Elmo and going around Times Square to essentially take photos of tourists, or with tourists. I mean, you know what I mean. 10 out of 13. The Dumb Song. The Dumb Song is one of my favorites from, like, the whole entire album, and it's also my favorite of the singles, and has my favorite cover art of any AJR single. 13 out of 13. Inertia. All I can say is just, wow. This is possibly one of the best songs of the whole album, and I get the feeling that at live shows it's probably going to become the world's smallest violin of the whole album. 13 out of 13. Turning Out Part 3. I absolutely adore the first 2 Turning Outs, so Turning Out Part 3 was a pretty nice collection to the whole entire, little trilogy. 13 out of 13. Hole in the Bottom of My Brain. I don't know about this one. I like it, but at the same time I don't like it. I don't know. It's complicated to say. 6.5 out of 13. The DJ is Crying for Help. I talked about this a little in the start of the video, but in case you didn't know, I was one of the first people to hear this song, and if you don't believe me, go check out the Era 2 playlist and watch the first video that talks about the DJ's Crying for Help Zoom call, which is where I was able to hear the song. And this is still one of my favorites from the whole album because of how unique it is, in my opinion, from every other song. Especially, there's a video talking about the production of the DJ's Crying for Help, where they have, like, a horse running and such. I don't know, the production is absolutely stunning. 13 out of 13. I Won't. I Won't, to me, is kind of the No Son of Mine, or Love from the Other Side of this whole entire album. It is probably going to become a setlist staple, along with the next song, Steve's Going to London, but I'll get to that here in a second. But yeah, like I was saying, this feels like one of the setlist staples for the Maybe Man tour that they're going to do. 9 out of 13, I love this song. Steve's Going to London. I like to recreate tracks a lot on GarageBand in my free time, and so far Steve's Going to London has been one of my favorites to recreate because of how amazing it is. And I feel like on AJR's tours, they do this, like, making of, and I feel like Steve's Going to London is probably going to become the making of for this tour. 13 out of 13. 2085. 13 out of 13. This is one of my favorite title tracks ever. It's up there with the But Here We Are title track, or ending, like, songs. It's up there with Rest from But Here We Are, the But Here We Are title track, and the So Much for Stardust title track. And also, this song helps prove one of my theories that I've had for a little while now, like, before the album even came out, and it's that Maybe Man is a loop. Yeah, you heard that right. One of the last line of the entire album is from 2085, and it's for 2 or 3 minutes, then I'm gone, which is a line from Maybe Man, which is one of the first lines And like I said, since it's the line from Maybe Man, one of the first lines of that entire song is, for 2 or 3 minutes, then I'm gone. Maybe Man is a loop. Overall and final thoughts. With a total runtime of... Wait a minute, that was only 12 songs. Where's song 13? Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me get into that. So, technically song 13 is not out yet, and it probably won't be for a little while now, because Ryan Met and Jack Met have both confirmed in a live stream that they plan to release the song 13, the 13 song, as a separate standalone single after the Maybe Man's release. So, yeah, I'm not lazy, it's just not out yet. Alright, carry on. Alright, and with a runtime of 44 minutes and 12 seconds, their shortest studio album to date, the Maybe Man gets a total of 126.5 out of 169, with the best songs going to Inertia, God Is Really Real, The Dumb Song, 2085, Steve's Going to London, and The DJ's Crying for Help. Thank you so much for watching. I have one more video planned for this entire year, then that's it for me. So, thank you, and we'll see you then. Good night.
Now press repeat.